Alright, let's try this again. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully this one uploads and works properly and all that other good stuff. But here we have a 1/18 scale ruckus. I've made some modifications and some changes. I've used did the shocks out of a 1/10 scale Traxxas Bandit. I also stole the motor from the Traxxas. It's doing pretty good. But of course, except transmissions here. It's too much for each of them to be for the differentials. They keep stripping them out, and I do want to upgrade them to aluminum pieces, but until then, I found that super gluing the differentials on the inside of it solid, kind of like welding it. I've also learned out on YouTube here that it really helps. A lot of people are probably horrified by the look of this thing. It's okay. I decided to have fun with it because I had broken the ruckus originally, and honestly, I didn't have the money for the brushless motor to give it more power, so I decided to give it the Bandits. So if you have a look here, this is stock motor, and then that's the Bandit. This motor there is humongous compared to it. Yeah, that's of course the stock ECS. Spectrum stock ECS. That still turns on. I like the remote. It has all the nice adjustments here. Your trim adjustments for your throttle, your turnings. You can reverse your throttle and your steering. The amount of power going to it, the amount of throttle given to it. I just only have to. I seem to have the problem of course, the horrific part about it is the shocks. Not the shocks. The arm here is they are from the Bandit. Here, I've taken the smallest ones, made some minor adjustments, and double screwed it to hold it in place. It is Frankenstein, I like to call it. But it still works. Sorry about that. I have to redo this all over again, but this is my first video. Nervous. So I've got it. I just need a second Velcro strap to help hold the body in place, because of course the body does hold the battery. The battery is kind of big. Well, no, not kind of. It is fucking humongous. Sorry for language. It is huge for this little tiny ESC here that I haven't got set into place properly yet. Because like I said, it's just a work in progress. I'm just playing with it and just making adjustments as I go, as you see right now. I made the adjustments back here because I had to add the second screw because, it took off and then kind of like bounced and then just it kind of like popped out of place. And so now all I'm doing is just making the wheel adjustments, trying to get them correctly so I can get this bad boy out there in the road and see how fast it goes. I have no GPS, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. There's a new blog on this. I'm fairly new to this hobby. I started out with the Ruckus, the baby. Moved my way up to this here. I do plan on fixing this, giving it the better upgrades. Because honestly, I started with the metal aluminum. Oh Christ! Shock towers. That was the word. I went with the red aluminum shock towers here. And I want to keep the whole vehicle as such. The front, the control arms, all of it. The gearbox here as well. So I am gonna make this all aluminum. I'll go with the brushless setup because when I got it, it came with the brushed motor, which is here. Excuse the mess in the backyard here. I just try to clean up, but it's a mess. But if you got any helpful tips, any places where I can get parts for cheap, like I said, this is just like a little tiny hobby. I'm not trying to get too technical and get too expensive just yet. I do have my eye on an amra Keaton. So that's until later on.